Thank you, Jerry. Hello, everyone. I'm Hirotoshi Uehara, Quality and Environmental Lead at Panasonic. It's a pleasure to be here. We hope you enjoyed Effect just now. It was created using Panasonic's Silky Fine Mist technologies, and if you can believe it, regular tap water. No special liquid or dry ice required. So the system leaves no residues, and best of all, is very environmentally friendly. Silky Fine Mist is also intended to be used for cooling people down, events, and on the street in the summer. It is already available in the United States. Today, even as we gather here at CES and celebrate the new year, the world is at an inflection point. The science is clear. We must accelerate our efforts towards the meaningful change in our use of energy, and we must do so now. If we do not, the consequence will be dire. Even as governments set the carbon reduction goals, corporations must be the forerunners leading the way if these goals are to be achieved. We also have a responsibility to make people's lives better while reducing their carbon footprint. At Panasonic, we believe this will be the defining issue of the coming decades. How do we make it possible for consumers to live well, feel well, connect well, and move well while living in harmony with the planet and living with a clear conscience? Our vision for the future proposes to address this issue by providing what we have always provided: great products that enrich people's lives. We are working towards carbon neutrality and circular economy business model that reduces environmental impact by making products do more with fewer resources, and in the end, come full circle to provide reusable materials to make future products.
Thank you, Dr. Uehara, for raising this important topic. To tell us more about how we plan to reach our goals, please welcome Vice President of Branding and Strategic Marketing Communications, Megan Pollock.
Right. Thanks, Jerry. Each and every day for over 100 years, Panasonic has been committed to enhancing the well-being of people, society, and our planet. That mission continues as we strive to fulfill our founder's vision of making today better than yesterday, tomorrow better than today. This is what we mean with our slogan, Create Today, Enrich Tomorrow. One of the ways we're advancing this philosophy and investing in the future is by providing STEM education opportunities for young students across the country. Today, we're announcing a new chapter in our partnership with 10-time Olympic medal winning swimmer and proud STEM advocate, Katie Ledecky, and introducing a new program we've developed with Discovery Education. It's called Innovators for Impact, and we're confident it will inspire young students to pursue further education in science, technology, engineering, and math through an exciting virtual journey to Japan to explore how Panasonic is promoting more sustainable living.
Thank you, Megan. In line with a vision for a brighter future for people and our planet, we are putting forward a number of sustainability and circular economy initiatives. One of these is an exciting alternative to conventional plastic manufacturing called Kinari. While plastic make a modern lifestyle possible, they are well-known pollutant. Kinari is a more sustainable substitute made from up to 85% cellulose fiber, a recyclable and biodegradable material. Kinari comes from renewable resources, including cedar, coffee grinds, and even beer byproducts. Without Kinari, many of these materials would simply be thrown away. This is already a huge step up from traditional plastics. But engineers are hard at work developing Kinari into a 100% biodegradable material, including its binding agents.
Kinari is a perfect example of our circular economy business model. We hope it will set an example for what can be done with drive, ingenuity, and a few simple natural ingredients. Kinari is already being applied in the real world. In fact, Kinari is one of the materials that we use to create the structures in our booth at this year's show.
And then there's a bio-CO2 technology. Humanity must reduce carbon dioxide emitting activities in manufacturing and power generation. In the meantime, we must mitigate CO2's impact. One way is to use carbon for good. Panasonic is working on a method of utilizing carbon dioxide as a resource to promote growth in farm crops. This bio-CO2 transformation technology is a process that turns carbon dioxide in the air into a liquid that can be used to accelerate crop growth. Bio-CO2 tech solves two problems at once. It can feed those in need with better crop yield and effectively utilize CO2. We expect our bio-CO2 tech to increase crop yield by 40% or more. It's also essential in humanity's carbon neutrality quest to make more efficient use of the energy we produce. Even as more energy comes from renewables, much of it is lost before it can be utilized. This is where Panasonic's DAMS comes into play. We are developing distributed energy resource management, or DAMS, technology to reduce the energy loss and increase efficiency. Our load flexibility in the home system manages the household appliances, understands the energy bills, and help users save energy. It works together with time of use rate system, like those being trialed in California, to improve grid balance. Our DAMS system also optimizes EV charging and discharging with a regional energy supply and demand, helping smooth the transition to EVs. This feature is in trial in the US. Our cybersecurity monitoring will also protect power systems, detecting attacks and helping avoid disastrous power outages.
Kinari, bio-CO2, and our DERMS technology are just some of the exciting developments that are contributing to the Panasonic Greener Impact vision for a greener society.
We unveiled the Panasonic Green Impact vision in 2022 here at CES. This vision seeks to make an impact of 300 million tons in reduced CO2 emissions through our business by 2050. Today, we can proudly report on the recent result of this vision. We have brought 31 of our factories and sites to carbon neutral operations. We have reduced our own emissions to the tune of 9.39 million tons and have achieved 37 million tons of avoided emission as of March 2023. What do we mean by avoided emissions? It's the amount of emissions that we have helped reduce for our customers and society through our services and products this year. We've deployed a variety of innovations, technologies, and digital solutions to achieve 37 million tons. These include EV batteries, air-to-water electrification, energy-saving goods, heat exchange, ventilation, and more. Some of these innovations are on display at our booth. Please come by and have a look. The concept of avoided emission is one we are very passionate about, and we have gone to great lengths to spread the word. We advocate for avoided emission throughout 2022 and 2023. At the G7 Hiroshima Summit last year, avoided emission was specified in the G7 Hiroshima Leaders Communique, acknowledging its importance. In addition to our own avoided emission goals, our hope is to expand the scope of global avoided emission by inspiring others through our advocacy. For our part, we aim to achieve 93 million tons of avoided emissions by 2030. We consider this a great start, but the work does not end until the ultimate goal of carbon neutrality everywhere for customers, for everyone is achieved.